Okay, Luke, we have an issue with the car where the car was not refueled enough on the last pit stop, so we need to box this lap for fuel only.
We fucked up, huh?
Well, but
We shouldn't fuck this up, huh?
we'll have a debrief tonight, unless you have to be off early or anything.
No, I will be very keen to understand what happened.
Yeah.
Coming from Paul Ricard, we came back from a weekend that was bittersweet. We showed we had the potential to be on the podium in GT World Challenge Europe, though we didn't get it. So then looking ahead in Monza, we were optimistic about replicating that result, or replicating that result that we actually felt like we deserved. But then going into Monza, we also have another challenge. Morris won't be with us for this race, so it will just be me and Antares.
We feel there's a fresh start, but unproven.
All the drive time, all the strategy is a bit different. All the rule book even is a bit different on this occasion, but it is clearly a challenge. It can also be a benefit, and this is what we try to make out of it. Just learn the most, condense the sessions into 2 drivers where you can give each one a bit more running time. You can tune the car and tweak it to be better matching for 2. Once again, a medal with 2 sides. For us, we hope that it works out well.
The good thing about Monza is it's a very good track for learning. With the layout of how it is, it's really good for learning traffic management, things like this, focusing on staying on your racing lane.
We learned our lessons from last race, and we're just here to make it better and come back stronger.
So the tire's coming now, mate. They'll fit them and we'll go for 5 laps.
The car bumped for a second, lying understairs towards the next rebel. So if you can have a little bit more clearance with curb riding there, that would be beneficial. Overall, very satisfied.
We will go with the front roll bar to 1-1, rear roll bar 2-2. Please check the splitter.
Okay, mate, box this lap. We stay in the car, we will make some small changes, and then we go again for another 8 laps.
The car out of the box was actually very good. We felt that the engineers have done something pretty spectacular in the past couple weeks of development. The car just wants to go fast, and it's trustworthy.
I'll give you some feedback based on what we discussed on the track walk yesterday. Making reference first street, Lesmo 1, something like this, just to give you little reminders here and there.
One of the disciplines we try to create is to have the team be open in telling me what needs to happen by either having more speed or just doing it in a more stable manner.
Copy, box.
In the last sector, the last corner, try to brake more towards the curbstone. Now he's going in much faster into corners. Just because he meant to be reset himself in pit lane.
That's all he needs, yeah.
That's it.
He did it right.
Earlier this year, he went to Monza for a test preparing for Le Mans. This was with a different tire manufacturer, with a different team, and also with a different BOP. Essentially, he learned the track, but maybe he learned himself a different way of how he should drive the car of Vertronic rather than the Manthey car.
I'm going to change the plan, and I think I'm going to give you the race run, more box. Exactly.
Unacceptable pace. Unacceptable.
Yeah, it's different than Monza, I know, but it's just how this car operates with the soft platform. With 2-3 changes, it's like we easily pick up 2-3 tenths per point, and then we're right in the mix. And consistency was there. That's a good thing.
One of the key learnings coming from Paul Ricard was let's have a protocol in how we communicate in terms of things that need to change. In the moment, I need to focus on maybe 3 or 4 things tops in a lap. whether it's braking a little bit later, earlier, or releasing the brakes, differently, you may get to that outcome.
Lesmo one better, just remember to be patient on the throttle. Good job.
Okay, copy. That was your fastest Sector 2 so far, so very good through Lesmo and Ascari. Keep doing what you just did. How's his Ascari looking now? How's his Lesmo 1, Lesmo 2? Is it still as good?
Lesmo 1 is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
Ascari is from lap to lap sometimes 5 meters too early, sometimes perfect.
Yeah.
For Ascari, brake earlier. For Ascari, brake 10 meters earlier. This should help you through Ascari.
We can give him the task to keep Renat behind, whatever, until the end of the session.
Keep Salikov in the Mercedes behind you. Yes, you are doing good. Keep doing that. I'm very happy with this. I'm going to give him some
He's trying to, for what we can see,
good job getting past the Ferrari. Your traffic management is excellent. Wow, look at that. Sector 1 is unbelievable.
Joe and Mitch, good coaching. From FP1 to now, very good job. Apparently this is the way for him. Yeah. Clear like Lesmos and Ascari, which I'm very happy with. That's like a consistent 6-10 game. Just that I'm wondering how did the guys up top now really made an extra step?
Yeah, they put the tires on later.
Exactly, that's what I think.
They started unused and then now put the
So they kind of got the warm up.
I think that was a good session because there was a lot of learning in it. I mean, what you did on turn 1, 2, on the last 2 laps, clearly you found something good there because it was a lot better. The turn 1 and 2 on your last 2 laps were the best you've done. Ascari is a lot better, and Parabolica with we spent a few laps just focusing purely on Parabolica, and this was fine by the end. Parabolica is not really a weakness at this point. You did a very good job. That's why I gave you mission objective: keep Salikov behind you.
The moment I saw the Merc coming, I was like, okay.
And this is exactly what I wanted in a race like that. Because imagine this is race sim, race scenario. Imagine that's for P1, P2 in class. Yeah. Keeping him behind you, and you did a great job of it. And in the end, it made sense just to let him go by because it was
he was angry.
What did he say to you in the pit lane?
No, he was like, mate, you're braking very late into Lesmo, huh? You don't need to push you got the big one ahead of you.
The benefit of starting on tires in the race is on lap 1, here it's chaos. If we start on tires, it's a risk because obviously we don't want to get entangled into any of this. But the benefit of that is if there's a safety car, it kind of neutralises the race and then we can find more pace towards the end of the race. The benefit of starting Luke would be just the safety element of it.
So usually you have 3 stints, so 2 pit stops in GT World Challenge for the 3-hour races. But in this instance, because some cars are restricted on fuel, every car has to do a mandatory 3rd pit stop, which you want to make use of during a full course yellow or during a safety car. No tire change is necessary, just a fuel connection, which is 43 seconds.
Now it's about managing this as smart as possible where you do your extra stop.
Actually, that opened the doors for Monza being a total strategy race, and with Antares starting, this gave us the best opportunity.
Guys, I'm going back to the pits. Good luck, mate. Kick ass.
So I remember watching the screens or even walking away from it because I didn't want to watch the first corner. But then, as soon as the cars arrived in the first chicane, I remember not able to hold myself back and to watch the screens. And there was one car flying over the grass, trying to avoid everyone.
I thought I was going to be risk averse. Let's not go where all those cars are, but the escape road is going to take a lot of time. I don't want to be there either. There's nobody on the grass, so let's see how that goes.
We made it. We made it. We knew there was going to be a safety car on lap 1. We are currently P4 in Monza. When we box on tires, you will stay in the car. We are just boxing and taking fuel. This is part of the strategy. Let's just have a look on the fueling, the connection time, everything. Please make sure we're okay.
22.2 kilo, exactly as expected.
We eventually found ourselves in a little bit of a sweet spot. I think it was probably P7 to P9 again, where the front of the pack were doing their own thing, and some of the bronzes behind are doing their own fighting, and in so doing, they're holding everyone up.
Just be ready. In 7 minutes, a theoretical window opens on the full course yellow where we could get you in the car earliest.
The minimal drive time for Antares was 40 minutes in the 3-hour race. We kept him in the car. I was on standby. I was ready to go in. I didn't understand why we would keep him in the car, not box early, but the engineers and the strategists, they ensured me that this was the best plan to keep him in.
He's doing a great job. I like it. It's really good to keep him in. Copy. Maximum 3 laps left.
Just when we thought it would not happen, for us having a free pit stop under full course yellow or under safety car condition, it happened.
Oh! Full course yellow, box. Bring the tyres.
Massive win. All those cars that stopped the lap before all pitted under full speed, whereas these cars now are getting held up.
We jumped many cars by that, and I remember driving out of pit lane and watching the LED TV and seeing my name within, from basically around the top 40, within the top 20, and as first bronze car.
Actually, bronze leader I was talking about a moment ago, the Luc Hartog Antares Au Porsche.
Are we legitimately P1 in class, or has this got a cycle through it?
I think you are.
When we go back to green flag racing, P1 in class with a 6.5 second gap.
Sometimes a bit thinking and a bit of luck.
By the time I sort of, cleaned up, came out to the command center and see that Luke is P1 by some distance, I'm like, what's wrong with the screen? Can we refresh this? Something's off here. They're like, no, you guys actually, you've cycled through all the pit stops, you're P1.
We're just gonna fuck it up. Okay, let's not jinx ourselves.
No.
You have fuel on the car. Yes.
And the green flag flies. Good restart by Cairoli.
From there onwards, Luke basically had a very happy time picking off other silver cup cars, sometimes even gold cup cars in front of him, and try to make inroads toward the front. And we're like, mate, there's really not a lot of risk that you need to take. The next bronze cup car is, I think, about 30 seconds behind you.
Oh, come on, Luke. Oh! Play it safe, man, boy. Keep the inside. Yep. Yes!
Good job, mate.
Don't get in the middle of it. I'll tell him not get in the middle of it. Just be careful. No risk.
No risk. Don't get caught up in it. This is horrible. We play it safe, guys. We don't want any contact. Leave us alone. Yeah, it's alright, mate. You're doing good. Just stay safe. Good job. No car behind us is not proposition. No risk. Minimum risk, Luke. Minimum risk. Play it safe.
Up to 6th place now. Hartog, the only driver in this race. It's effectively 2 drivers. All the crews are 3 drivers, apart from this car. So he is acting on double duty today.
My personal memory from my driving of Monza was that I had to do a 2-hour stint, and I remember that basically half of that time I got the engineers over the radio trying to calm me down, saying we're in a good position, we just finished the race, because out there it was a battlefield.
Yeah, still P1 in class. This car ahead is not pole position.
At some point I think I was even fighting for a top 6 classification overall.
Luke, boxes lap. Please confirm, boxes lap.
Please make sure we are long enough connected. There's absolutely no pressure to go tight on the refueling.
Pit lane is clear, pit lane is currently clear. I will keep you updated, pit lane is currently clear. Remember to respect the lollipop.
Basically I was fighting a race where I didn't even know where I was positioned. It was a little bit sketchy at some times.
Whoa. Remember, mate, minimum risk, play it safe, no risk.
Hartog needs to be careful. He's easily leading the bronze class. He doesn't need to get in a fight that could potentially jeopardize that.
Be super careful. They are slow, you know.
Yeah.
So number 60 in the gravel.
Full car shallow in 20 seconds, full car shallow in 20 seconds. So mate, there's 3 minutes and 20 seconds left of the race, so the race will likely end under full car shallow.
That's checkered flag. We have finished the race. Good job, P1. P1.
Thank you, Klaus.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Job.
Thanks, mate. Thank you. Supremely well done. Good job, good job. You can be proud of yourself. You were faster than Richie Elliott on stint average. Great prep for Le Mans. Pick up now, I'll see you at the podium.
Good job, mate. Good job.
Thank you.
Like Antares always says, and what he really learned me from the time we've worked together, it's the people. It's the people that make the difference, and it's the people that achieve great things.
Hartog and Antares are the winners of bronze. That was 8 interruptions, but what a race.
I think it's a great comeback from Paul Ricard. It is also a big shot in the arm for the team because they have put in a lot of effort. Now let's be fair. When we were walking to the podium, I was behind some of the mechanics and they were honestly telling each other, mate, this is bloody unexpected. I joined them and laughed. Neither did I expect this. We all had a good time.
Didn't expect this. Come on. Hey! Neither did I, so. Wasn't expecting this. No. You know, it's our first race here, huh?
Yeah.
The reality, I think I'm increasingly learning. Racing, you can't really plan for too much. Funny, the less pressure, the less expectation you have, the easier it went on the folks.
Yeah. Hey! So, you won, we won?
I did it!
Yes!
Amazing!
So,
and perhaps it's also a good day today, it's my birthday, so I'm...
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Happy fucking birthday. So,
it's the best present, actually.
I think visiting you did something mega.
Lovely reconnecting with people who made a difference in your earlier career. I think that connection will stay for some time. We're walking to the podium together, Matteo winning overall, us winning bronze, him telling me this is the best freaking birthday present. I'm like, mate, this is a good day. I'm so happy for you.
Mate, congrats! Well done.
Hey, you too, huh? Well done.
Well driven. So
I need this.
Exactly. I think the pit strategy works and your driving is freaking good.
Yeah. I really try to keep it safe, but some maniacs are positioned and I'm like...
I think his relief and belief of the decisions he took for this season finally fell into piece. There was a factor of luck, but in essence there wasn't a factor of luck. It was just a sequence of very well made decisions. I know he enjoys that, and so do I. I think there couldn't have been a better way of going into Le Mans. As a celebration, we took a big pint of ice cream, as we would have our joint interest in ice cream. Looking forward to Le Mans. This was the best thing that could have happened to us.
This is insane, yeah?
Allez, profite bien, c'est ta première parade de Maratado, tu